Hey guys, how are you going? I am David, the founder of Tarot Avenue, and today I wanted to tell you about a new tarot spread that I have developed that I'm finding really useful, and I hope you will find it useful too. I call it Finding the 10th Cup. So it's all based on the Nine of Cups, really. Now that's the Nine of Cups is a really lovely card in the deck. I really like the nines in the deck because I just always feel like they're people who have achieved things, but there's still a little bit to go, and that's what I like. And for me, tarot, it's the reason I use tarot and the way that I like to approach it for others is all about reaching your potential and getting to that place where you're absolutely happy. So the Nine of Cups for me. This is here he is here. Is a guy who's sitting there very content. I've heard some people say he even looks smug. Sitting there and just got everything around him. He's got abundance, and cups represent love and emotion. So things are looking really good for him. And a lot of people call this the wish card as well. They almost say that he is the genie, and it can be about your wishes coming true or your dreams coming true as well. But when I look at him as well, I always think, well, wait a minute. So he's the Nine of Cups. So what does that mean? The Ten of Cups would look like. And when we look at the Ten of Cups, this for me is the happy ever ending card. This is where you have it all. You've got everything. You're content. You're happy. You've got just that kind of wonderful life. So when I look at the Nine of Cups, it got me thinking, well, what is missing? And then how do we go about finding it? So I thought, what better way than to ask the tarot? So I've developed a bit of a tarot spread for this. So it's a 7-card spread. I will put an attachment where you can download a PDF of the spread as well, just so you can have that handy. But it starts off like, what is the 10th cup? What am I missing? Where will I find the 10th cup? What change will it bring to my life? Are there any obstacles that I could face while searching for the 10th cup? How do I overcome those obstacles? Is there anything that I'm not seeing? If so, what? And what does a potential outcome look like? So I have done a bit of a spread here for you, and I will just go through it with you, just so you can get an example. And this is just hypothetical; it's not based with anybody in mind, but I just drew the cards just to give you an example of how this spread could work for you. So we start off. We get the what is the 10th cup? What is missing? And we get the Four of Wands reversed. Now, the Four of Wands reversed says to me that that's about a real kind of sense of community, a real sense of, and for me it's about celebrating success as well. It's about somebody kind of having those little mini successes along the way and celebrating it. When it's been reversed there, it says to me what could be missing is that sense of community, sense of joy, sense of like celebration. There really is a bit of that kind of missing for me in this card. So it's about finding that, I feel like finding that inner joy, finding that passion, but having people around you to share it with as well, be that a team or a family. It would depend on the person that you're reading for, as to what that would be. And then where will you find the 10th cup? So that's the Page of Cups. Interesting because, when you think of it, he could be holding the missing cup. And this says to me, when I look at the Page of Cups, this is somebody who is very intuitive, and it's really about kind of getting in touch with that inner child, sense of fun, but also a lot of people say that this fish jumping out the cup is your intuition trying to speak to you. So it really is. It's saying to me that the answer is actually within, as it often is, to finding that 10th cup. But there is something about this card for me. It is a sense of fun. So it's just about, I think it's just about restoring a bit of joy in your life, a little bit of fun in your life. And that can help you get to that place. So it may be like, reconnecting with people and going out and just being silly and just letting your hair down with these people around you. Maybe there's a case of overworking here. There might be a workaholic type energy coming through with that. And then what change will it bring to my life? Interesting, this one, because we get the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is about heartache and, about pain, temporary pain when we see the Three of Swords there. But there's always a lesson in that pain as well. So there's two things I say with this. It may be that, yeah, that pain, the change it will bring is that pain is gone, the heartache's gone, and there's room, you've got much more open heart. Or it could be that you're maybe going to go through a bit of a transitional phase, and yeah, there might be a little bit of pain during that kind of let go phase, but it's something that needs to happen for you to be able to move on. So yeah, you could be facing a bit of heartache, a bit of pain, because it could mean walking away from a relationship, or maybe walking away from if it is a workaholic, maybe it's just about letting something go and not working so hard, and you might find that hard, you might find that a bit painful to go through there. Are there any obstacles that you could face while searching for the 10th cup? Well, this says to me that there's the Seven of Wands there. It's all about kind of things coming at you, competition. There can be just a lot of stuff going on. I feel like the wands are flying at this person. They're trying to fight them back. So it could get a little bit overwhelming at some point. It always, almost again, it's coming through to me for this person that there's almost just, they're taking on too much. Again, I feel like it's a very passionate person, but there's an awful lot of they're trying to do too much at the same time, and there's danger that can be overwhelming for them. I think just trying to do too much at the one time, and I think that is a challenge. That's an obstacle that they could face. How do you overcome those obstacles? We'll get the World. So that's a lovely card. So the World is all about being complete. It's about reaching your goal, reaching the end of that cycle. But I feel for this, when I look at the World there, I think it's how you get to the end there is absolutely about focusing on one goal. Stop trying to do everything at the same time. Just focus on one goal. Have a think about this 10th cup. Have a think about what that Four of Wands reverse means to you, and make that your absolute focus at this moment in time. It's what you need to do, and once you do that, everything else will kind of melt away, but you'll almost feel this sense of freedom that you're able to achieve this, because nobody can do everything at the same time. So really it's about doing one thing at a time, but focusing on that end goal. Is there anything I'm not seeing, and what? So we get the Eight of Wands. Interesting, a lot of wands here. So this, for me, if I were doing an actual reading, I would see that this person's very passionate and very driven. There's a real kind of fire there. There's a real male energy with the wands, and that doesn't mean male and female as in man, but it's that kind of masculine do type of energy about this person. So anything they're not seeing, it's like things are moving very quickly, and even though you can focus on this goal, it would say to me that you can actually achieve this really quickly. This goal, this thing that you want to achieve in your life, it's in your hands, though, but you can do it. And then what does the potential outcome look like? So we get the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Pentacles is about working hard. It's somebody who works really hard, but they're doing something that they love as well. But again, with it being reversed, I think it's just saying that you're just laying off. So it's like, yes, but when you look at the cards at the top and the bottom, that Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, if you just let one thing of the work, let your work go, you can still do what you love, you can still really enjoy that, but you just need to relax into it, and you can have the family stuff or the friendships or the community as well, but you don't have to work as hard. You can still achieve, you can still be working and doing something that you love, but it doesn't have to all be about work. You can achieve that balance in your life. So that's just an example. I would love to hear what you guys think about it. If you head over to my website, you'll get a full kind of blog on this, and you can see the layout, the spread that I've used there as well. I'll put an attachment I download in the notes as well, where you can download a PDF of this. But as I say at the end of my blog piece, good luck, treasure hunters. Go off and find that 10th cup. I hope it goes well for you. Do let me know. Just you can email me, david@tarotavenue.com, or you can find the blog at tarotavenue.com. And I'd love to hear how you get on with it all. All right, guys, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.